Using a formula to separate names in Excel. This method is probably the most complex one among the 3 other methods I will be showing you in the next tutorial. Oftentimes, you might need to use extracted parts of the names for further processing. So, knowing the formula to extract each part of the names might come in handy in such cases. So let's look at the formula to extract the first name, the last name, and the middle names one by one. Hi, my name is Osman, and let's dive into the tutorial. The formula to extract the first name or get the first name can be easily achieved with this generic formula below. Staring at the formula from a closer distance, you will notice that there are 2 functions, the left and the search function. We can use the search or find functions to get the position of the space character in a cell from which you can extract one to exclude the space itself. This number is supplied to the left functions as the number of characters to be extracted starting on the left side of the string. Now that we have a basic knowledge about the theory behind the function, let's put this theory into test to see whether it functions. Our data set runs vertically in the worksheet, and the data goes from up to down. In other words, we have our data set on the left-hand side of the column. To kick off, let's start by typing the equal sign followed by the formula. We need to make sure, though, that the left function and the search function is included in our formula. Because our search function helps us get the position of the space character in a cell from which we extract one to exclude the space itself. This number is then supplied to the left function as the number of characters to be extracted starting on the left side of the string. Once you're done typing the formula, press Enter key and you will see the name Osman appears like this. Now we can just click on this little arrow here on your right hand side and then drag it down to the last full name, and this will automatically fill the entire first name in our worksheet, just like this. It is not complicated, right? This brings us to the end of this first tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you do, please don't forget to hit the notification bell and subscribe to my channel. And please as well comment. Thanks very much and have a nice day. Bye. Let us move on to the formula to extract the last name before moving on to the formula that extracts the middle name. The formula to extract the last name from a given stream is as follows. In our example, we want the last name to appear in column D. You can simply type the following formula in cell D2.
Rasta cool pan the ghetto. He's in charge, in charge, in charge, in charge.
In control, hey, for the Gaza youth this time around. Hey, no politician have to come now, hey, and take the youth for ration this time. No, like a Gaza father stand in control. Hey, for the Gaza youth this time around. Hey, no politician have to come now, hey, and take the youth for ration this time. No.
Sunrise shining on the ghetto, shining on the ghetto. Push 'em out.
and then press the return key and copy the formula down to the rest of the cell in the column. Here's the result you should get. Now let's explain the formula used in this exercise. The search function basically returns the position of the first occurrence of character. However, there are two space characters in the full name. So to find the last space character, we need to improvise. For this, we use the length function to find the length of the full name. The length and substitute to find the length of the full name without the space characters. We then subtract the second value from the first one to get the total number of space name stream. We are only interested in the last name space character because that we use the substitute function, which finds the last occurring the space characters and replaces it with an @ symbol. You can use any symbol in its place as long as it's not a symbol that you will typically find in names. Now that the last space character has been marked with a @ symbol, all that is left to do is to find the symbol and extract all the characters to the right of it. This will give us the last name. To extract all the characters to the right of the @ symbol, let's use the right function. This leads us to the formula to extract the middle name. The formula to extract the middle name from a given name stream is as follows. We can see from the formula below, we have three functions to help us execute the task: the mid, substitute, and the search function. In our example, if you want the middle name to appear in column C, you can simply type the following formula in column C2.
Rasta cool pan the ghetto. Is in charge, in charge, in charge, in charge.
Then press the return key and copy the formula down to the rest of the cell in the column. Here's the result you should get. Now let's explain the functionality of this formula. The mid function can help extract characters from the middle of any stream if you can provide it with the starting position and the number of characters that you want to extract from that position. The search function, A2 plus 1, easily gives the starting position for the middle name, one position after the first space. However, finding out how many characters to extract can be a little tricky. You can use the substitute function to replace the last space character with an @ symbol. You can then find the difference between the position of the first and last space to get the total number of characters in the middle name. And this is the formula indicated here below. This gives the number of characters you want to extract. Use that in the third parameters of the mid function and you get the middle name extracted and displayed. This leads us to the end of this first method. Now, in the next video, you will get to discover the second method. Thanks very much and catch you later.